Hi everyone, Miss Tui here. Put on your imagination cap. Today you will get creative coding with Ozobots and writing a short fable. For today's lesson, you will need an Ozobot, fully charged and calibrated, a pencil, color code markers, and 2 pages of your parts of speech matchup activity sheets. In today's lesson, you will code your Ozobot to match the parts of speech and their functions, create a word bank for each part of speech, and write a short fable using the words from the word bank. Just a quick review. A fable is a short story that has a lesson or a moral. Most often, animals are used as characters in the story. Before you get started writing your fable, you'll identify some parts of speech and code your bot to match the parts of speech with the definition. Look at the matching map of your activity sheets. On the left side, you'll see the parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, and adverb. On the right side and in the middle, you'll find the definition or function of each part of speech. You'll use the direction at intersection codes to help your Ozobot connect the part of speech with the correct definition or function. Let's do the first one together. The first word on the left is noun. Look at the right side of the page and find the definition of a noun. Good. You found person, place, or thing in the middle of the right side. Let's connect them. Starting at the word noun, follow the line that takes your bot to person, place, or thing. And notice there are some intersections where your bot needs instructions. The first code blank will give instructions for the first intersection. What direction do you want your bot to go? Yes, your bot needs to go straight. Put the straight at intersection code in the first blank. The code is blue, black, red. Continue on the line, and there is another code blank for direction at intersection. What direction do you want your bot to go? If you said left, look again. Remember, your bot will be traveling from the top of the page towards the intersection. Turn your page if you need to. Your bot needs to go right to get to person, place, or thing. The right at intersection code is blue, red, green. Once your color codes are filled in, place your bot on the line next to the part of speech, noun. Then observe how it travels to the definition. Can you use the color codes in the color codes key to help you match the word noun with its definition? Next, you'll create a word bank. Look at page 1 of your activity sheets. You'll notice some columns at the top labeled with the parts of speech. You just matched the word noun with its definition. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Think of 5 nouns that might go well in a fable. They might be animals or objects that take on magic qualities. Can you write 5 nouns in the nouns column on your activity sheet? Now you will go back to the matching map and code your Ozobot to connect pronoun to the definition of pronoun. Which codes will you use? Then return to page 1 and write 5 pronouns to use in your fable. Continue coding your bot and writing 5 words for each of the parts of speech until you've connected each of the parts of speech to its definition and you have 5 words for each part of speech in your word bank. Keep in mind that the words will be used in a fable to tell a story that teaches a moral or a lesson. Can you use color codes to connect all 5 parts of speech with their definitions? Can you write 5 words for each part of speech in your word bank? Fables are imaginary stories. They are usually short and use animals as the characters. Fables usually have a lesson built into the story. That lesson is called the moral of the story. Using your imagination and the words from the word bank you just created, you will write your own fable. Here is an example of a fable. Back in the days when animals could talk, two neighbors stood at the fence chatting. Turtle asked Horse if he could give her a ride to the market. He agreed, and they set out across the wide green field. As Horse wandered slowly along, Turtle quickly grew anxious and asked Horse if he could run or skip or fly because she was in a hurry. As Horse began to run, he heard a heavy stone smash loudly into the ground. Turning to look, he found that it was Turtle, not a stone. She was okay and lying on her shell, happily looking at the fluffy purple clouds. Horse carefully turned Turtle right side up. She asked if Horse had seen the fluffy purple clouds. He answered, "I was wandering slowly so that we could enjoy them." Then Turtle realized that Horse was wise as they wandered slowly, enjoying the fluffy purple clouds all the way to the market. The moral of the story is to take time to enjoy the journey of life. Can you take 1 minute and decide what the moral of your fable will be? Then write the moral at the bottom of the page. Since you have decided what the lesson in your story will be, next use the first sentence or two to introduce your main characters. Can you write 1 or 2 sentences about your main characters to begin your story? Next, think about the experience your characters have that helps them learn the lesson you wrote at the bottom of the page. Use the words from the word bank to help you fill in the details of the story. Try to use all of the words in the word bank. Can you continue your fable by writing the experience your characters have that helps them learn the lesson? That was a lot of work and a lot of fun. Time to double check that your work is complete. Did you code the pathways to connect the 5 parts of speech with the definitions? Did you fill in the word bank with 5 words for each part of speech? Did you write a moral for your story? Did you use the words in the word bank to fill in the experiences of your characters? If you're looking for more to do, you can draw a pathway for your Ozobot to follow using your fable as a guide. Have a class storytelling festival and read your fables aloud, or use your vocabulary or spelling words as a word bank to write another fable. Come back again soon for our next lesson.